is your Filipino radio experience in Las Vegas. PHLV Radio. PHLV Radio.
It's time to get, it's time to get, it's time to get,
it's time to get real.
Get real.
Talking about the things you wanna hear. It's time to get real.
Get real.
We got it all right here. It's time to get real.
Get real.
Better buckle up, get real, get set. It's time to get real.
Get real.
We got it all right here. Come on. Whoa. Whoa. Come on.
Ayan! Good evening, New York, and of course, good afternoon, Las Vegas, at magandang umaga. Umaga ba dyan sa Philippines? Sa lahat ng mga nanonood, kumusta naman? It's been a wonderful week for me, diba? Napakaginaw. It's really very cold here in New York. It's about 40 degrees right now. As you can see, medyo naka-ano ko ngayon, naka-vest. How is everybody? Kumusta naman? Ayan, medyo inintay natin yung special guest ko. But before I do that, let me say hello to everyone who's here. Meron na bang nanonood? Meron naman. Pero I would like to thank a few people, of course, at the start of the show. Hello, ayan, si Sis Feli. Thank you. Hello, nandiyan na siya. Actually, re-receive ko lang nung package about half an hour ago. Hindi ko pa siya nabubuksan and I'm very excited. Thank you so much, Ma'am Feli Alfen. Yan, thank you. Excited ako dun sa flavors ng peanuts and coffee, and I'll do a review and share in my next week's show. Ayan, diba? And whoever is here, let me see. Of course, I would like to say thank you to PHLV Radio, and I would like to say thank you to Bella Skins Collection, Miss Bella Owens, for sending me the V Pro, of course, for another layer of protection. Yeah, diba? Ngayon, Maricar M. Reyes, good morning kung nasa Philippines ka. V Pro is an essential oil that you can use even if you've taken the vaccine or not. The weather is pretty, very low right now in New York City. So yan ang protection ko to keep me away sa cough and cold. Yan. Thank you so much, Miss Bella Owens. And of course, I'd like to thank Beauty Buffet New York para sa aking napakagandang eyebrows and eyeliner. Thank you so much kay Doc Mayet. And shout out sa aking friend na nandiyan sa Philippines who just recently returned back from his trip. Si Emilio, EG. Thank you so much. Mamimiss ka namin dito sa New York at maraming salamat sa gift mo. Na-amaze ako. Thank you. And I'd like to say thank you and shout out to my super friends. I'm sure that they are currently here watching me. Ayan. Si Mr. Tyler D, Annalie Gandesa, Mami Ravena Naya, who else? Linsky, Miss Bebing Aranyador, Malu, and yung lahat ng mga super friends ko na nandiyan dyan. Hindi ko mabati isa-isa. Yung dami kasi. We're very busy, doing our Star Maker and building our Star Maker family. Diba? Sino bang nagsa-Star Maker sa inyo yan? Ayan na, nandiyan na yung aking kapartner na si Mr. Tyler D. ng Lodi ng Bayan, part ng Lodi ng Bayan, ang aking kapartner at kabalitaktakan ng What's the Point. Diba? Maraming salamat po. Oh, what a surprise. And I can see my son, my eldest son, Dean. Hello, anak. And shout out to my daughter Ashley and Dave and Christian and everybody else. Hinihintay ko lang kasi dumating yung special guest ko tonight. Siguro before I do that, we can play the video. Tinatry ko siyang tawagan but let me just try to give him a quick phone call. The video that we're about to show right now is something that my special guest would explain. And habang inihintay ko siya, i-play na natin. Direct Johan, do the honors of playing the video please for me if it's ready. Ayan. Kahit ano. Ayan. Alright. Ayan. Yan. Magkasunod dalawa, sir. Ayan. Napaka-interesting na napaka-interesting na product, 'di ba? Nowadays, technology is actually evolving so fast. At kung nakita niyo po yung video na yon, that is the virtual glasses that enables you to actually watch the movies while on your flight, 'di ba? Pasensya na kayo, nadidistract ako kasi hinahanap ko yung guest ko, nawawala, hindi pa siya dumarating. Ayan. So, it's a virtual glass that is actually created by TCL and they partnered with a company called GPS. Ayan, tumatawag na siya. Hindi-decline ko lang. Sandali lang po. I'll call him on the other side. Ayan. So, meanwhile, just give me 1 second kasi tumatawag si special guest. So it's a company called GPS and it's nasa na ba siya? And it's the one who actually produced that virtual glasses. Ayan siya mag-explain. Jerick, you log into the Zoom link I sent you. Nasa Zoom. Hindi ko marinig. Ayan. Nawawala si Jerick. Nandiyan na siya. Ayan. There you go. So, I sent him already the link of the Zoom. Ayan. Sorry naman, guys. Technical difficulties. There you go. Yan, nandiyan na. So he'll be with us for a minute. Na sobrang na-amaze ako dito sa product na to at gusto ko lang siyang i-share sa inyong lahat and how amazing this guy had gotten into this business and how um it can help, everybody, especially right now. So kumusta naman kayo dyan sa Philippines? Guys, please be very careful right now. I heard in the news that coming from Hong Kong, may another variant na naman ng COVID, or another uh virus that's coming into the Philippines, and they've locked down anybody coming from Hong Kong. Please be careful. If you've not been vaccinated, please check out comorbidities, and if vaccine is good for you, please take them. Otherwise, please get yourself loaded with a lot of vitamin C and a lot of vitamins and supplements. And it'll nawawala ako, sorry, vitamins and supplements to be able to help you take care of yourself if we are going to get another virus. Ayan, parang nandiyan na sa si Jerick. Yeah. There you go. Ayan. Hintayin natin siya kasi napakaganda nitong ano na to. Napakaganda ng interview. Connecting to audio. So guys, as I was saying earlier, please make sure that you get enough sleep. Yan, di ba? Guilty ako dyan. I don't know if I'm getting enough sleep. Get enough sleep. Take out the stress in your life kasi yan ang mas madaling makapagpasakit sa atin. And at the same time, please make sure, that you take shower and you wash your hands. Ayan, nandiyan na ba si Jerick? Yan, nandiyan na si Jerick. Jerick, are you there?
Hello.
Ayun! Ayan, finally, welcome back. Let us welcome on the show for the first time, Mr. Jerick Delos Cientos. Jerick, hello! Bati ka naman muna.
Hello. Hello. Sorry, I was in a meeting.
Okay
Hello,
lang, bati
everyone.
ka muna.
Hello, everyone. How are you guys?
Ayan. So, Jerick, ano lang, napakita ko na yung dalawang video kanina while we were waiting for you, the videos that you sent me. Pero backstory muna bago natin i-share sa kanila what is GPS. Jerick, so you've been were you born and raised here in the United States, or
I moved in
nag-migrate ka lang?
2001.
You moved in 2001 from the Philippines, no?
Correct. Yeah, Davao.
Oh, wow, Davao, bati ka. Ang daming mga Bisaya or taga Davao na nanonood sa'yo. Marunong ka ba?
Kumusta? Kumusta mo?
Kumusta? Ayan. So, anyway, Jerick, what was your corporate job prior to, doing your own business sa GPS?
I was working at Yale, one of the major trauma hospitals here in Connecticut. So I was a chief technologist for diagnostic imaging in the ER, basically in the emergency department.
And how long have you been working sa Yale?
I worked there for 12 years, and then I left there in 2016 to go full time in my previous business venture, which is prior to this business. Yeah, so I was there for 12 years.
Wow. And it seems very lucrative yung work mo, okay naman. But what made you decide to actually leave corporate life or working for another company and moving towards growing your own business?
So yeah, I wasn't the type of person who wanted to do business or get involved in any kind of business. But then, working at Yale, yes, it was it was a great job. Of course, many of us came to America for better opportunities. Of course, there's a lot of opportunities in America. But then when after working several years doing Yale, seeing people who've been working there for 30, some of them 40 plus years, and then they're like complaining about not having enough money, not having enough time. So, I asked myself, like, is this what we came for in America? Like, is this gonna be my life, that I'm gonna work until I retire? Like, I saw people in my department they work for 35, 40 plus years. And then after at retirement, several months later, like they unfortunately they pass away. So I don't want my life to be that. Like, so someone nagtanong sa akin, like, you open to making money on top of what you're doing? So I was skeptic. Because again, I wasn't like, and not I wasn't interested in any kind of business. But then because of that question, that thought, that is this going to be my life until I retire, and hopefully I get to retire comfortably, or I'm still going to be healthy enough, right? So I said yes, and that's how I got into the business. Like, I saw that there is, so the way to make money is not just trading my time for money, that if I don't work, I don't make money. There is
Mm-hmm.
business, in this type of business that I got involved in. It's not only me working for my money. I get to leverage myself, where even if I'm working, at that time I was working a full-time job, I get to generate income on the side, with people helping me. So that's the good, that's why I got involved in business, because again, there are people helping you, and while you're focused and working your full-time job, there are people helping you, uh, teaching you what to do in that business. So yeah.
Did you actually leave your job, your full time job, and then got into the business, or you were slowly just doing the business, and pag nung na-establish ka na, then you left?
Yeah. So, again, I was working full time, and at that time, I actually worked three jobs. Okay. I'm again, Filipinos are hard workers, right? So I chose to, because again, you want to have extra income. So I work I work part-time jobs on top of my full-time job. And then this business came along. So I started working that part-time, but because of a system in place, that I was able na pwede ko pala siyang gawin on top of my full-time job and other part-time jobs. And then eventually I gave up my part-time job, and then hanggang full-time job na isa na lang. Yeah, because again, it's the concept, it's the way you make money, where you're not the only one working. You can make money
Right.
with a team of people.
With a team of people, and that's the beauty actually of building your team, and people that you would want to work with. So let's talk about, we played earlier the two videos. Let's talk about the company. What is GPS?
So GPS um, is a metaverse. It's a, I don't know if you heard about metaverse. Di ba?
Yes.
So I'm sure many of you may not have heard about metaverse, but like Mark Zuckerberg, he just rebranded Facebook and changed his name to Meta,
Right.
right? From
That's
metaverse,
right.
right?
Okay.
So we
Right.
know that this metaverse is getting bigger. So what is metaverse? Metaverse. So it's okay if you don't know what metaverse is, because I didn't know anything about metaverse 3 months ago. Okay. So
Okay.
metaverse is majority of the things that people are doing now, like business or school. Um, you know, majority of stuff are being done virtually, right? So that's part
Yes.
of the metaverse, right? You're not like Bitcoin, cryptocurrency. You're not paying cash when you're doing business transactions online, right?
Right.
Now they're using Bitcoin, cryptocurrency. So that's part of the metaverse. Instead of the actual feeling, actual touch, which is the universe, metaverse,
Right.
virtual, right?
They're like the digital, anything that's virtual or
Digital.
anything that's digital. Right.
Correct. So GPS is a platform that's taking advantage in the metaverse space. And the flagship product is a virtual reality. So they're taking advantage of virtual reality, which is, a company, it's a technology that's considered the biggest technology shift this decade, which is, Facebook, they bought Oculus, which is a virtual reality company, right? So,
Right.
if you're not familiar with virtual reality, like Facebook, that Oculus, the goggle headset, when you're, most people are familiar with virtual reality. Yun yung mga mahilig sa games.
Sa
Okay?
gaming,
Right.
right, right. I can
So
see
I
that
was one of
when
those
my kids are
people.
using that, right?
Correct. So I didn't know anything about virtual reality because I'm not a gamer. But so GPS is providing or giving people, average people, an opportunity to take advantage in the virtual reality and augmented reality space. So think of this company as the Amazon and Netflix combined in virtual reality space.
Wow.
Okay?
Oo, nakaka-amaze 'yan. Well, what else can be done using the VR?
So again, GPS, they're the first company. They partnered up with a company called TCL. They're the number two TV company in the entire world. But they're one of the top three largest electronic companies in the world, right?
Right.
So TCL and Sony collaborated para gumawa. They made the very first virtual reality glasses. And then they
Okay.
gave GPS exclusive rights to be able to market this virtual reality glasses. So you can't find this on Amazon, you can't find this anywhere. You can only get this from GPS.
Wow.
Yeah.
And how long is a company already been existing for?
So it's only
GPS.
over a year. It's only over a year old. It's a brand new company. It was launched in Korea, February of 2020, and then it was launched here in the US and Japan, June of 2020. So it's
Oh,
fairly new, fairly new.
medyo bata pa, no? But then we are actually operating in several regions in the United States or the whole of US.
The whole of US.
The whole of
Yeah.
US. And saan pa siya available?
So in the whole of US, and then again Japan and Korea, but there's gonna be one of the countries that we're looking to open is Philippines. So that's why mga kaklase ko dyan sa Pilipinas or coworkers, they're already excited pag mag-open na dyan sa Philippines. But for now,
Right. So kasi ako dati ang idea ko when I have the VRs it's just watching something using the glasses and you can see that 2D or 3D, but when I was able to try it, it's something more to it because first of all it comes with a cell phone, right? And then how does the entire system operate?
So to simply understand nitong VR glasses is ganito lang. Most people in the world, we're addicted or dependent on our cell phones, right? So we access entertainment. People access entertainment, commerce, from our cell phones or smartphones. Kasi we're always on the go, right?
Right.
So instead of watching from your cell phone, which is a 5-6-inch screen, nakaganyan ka, paminsan nakahiga ka, you're watching a movie, nahulog pa sa mukha mo, right? Instead of
Right.
watching YouTube, Netflix, or Facebook, instead of watching from a 5-6-inch screen, now you're watching on a 140-inch full HD cinematic display as if nanonood ka ng movie sa sinihan, but in a sunglasses form. That's this technology. So let me give you just a perspective or just to visualize, okay? Just a visualization. Pumunta ako recently sa Vegas to attend the birthday of
Tita
Joker's mom.
Josie.
Yeah,
Yes, Tita Josie.
Yeah, it
Right.
was a lot of fun. By the way, Tita Josie is in the business. So sa airplane, the person sitting to my left was watching a movie from his cell phone, like very uncomfortable, like doing this. the person on my right, to my right, was watching a movie doon sa TV screen, sa yung maliit na screen sa
Aeroplane.
plane.
Right.
While I was watching my Netflix movie from the sun of the VR glasses. So imagine, it doesn't matter if the person sitting in front of me moves his chair, it doesn't affect my screen. Kasi hindi naman ako nanonood doon sa TV, di ba? Pag nasa airplane ka, if they adjust their seat, mag-adjust ka rin, right? But here,
Right.
with this technology, ang display mo nasa mukha mo. Pero
Right.
so as if you're watching a movie in the theater. Yeah.
And so much more. It's not just movies, Jerick. There are so many other applications or modules or tutorials that's included in it.
Yeah. So again, that's just the entertainment side that you can watch. Again, you can watch movies, YouTube, boxing, NFL, whatever from your phone. Instead of watching that small screen, now you're watching on a 140-inch display. But because this is a virtual reality glasses, okay, there are contents, travel contents or master. Naririnig nyo na yung, you're familiar with master classes?
Yes,
Right?
of course. Master classes.
Whether cooking or public speaking, right? So here in virtual reality, imagine learning from like how to cook, or learning from an artist, or learning how to dance, or learning how to do animation. Like one of the animators of Mulan, Lion King, Star Wars. We have an app that comes with this phone. Kasi itong VR glasses, it comes with a smartphone. So
Right.
there's an app called VR Loop. So when you watch these different classes, if you want to learn animation, you want to learn you want to learn whatever, you want to learn how to do yoga, as if you're sitting or standing in the same room or arena with the one teaching. Why? Because it's being shot on a 360-degree content, virtual reality, travel content. Nasa bahay ka lang, like elderly, like they're homebound. They can no longer travel. Imagine you have them put on the glasses, and now they get to experience the world without leaving, because they can't leave anymore, right? Kung homebound sila, they're in their bedroom or they're in their living room, but they get to travel the world because they get to experience by watching these contents. Kasi ang experience mo is as if you are in Korea, looking at the place or experiencing the place.
Do you want me to show the video again, one of those, and then you be able to explain further?
Yeah.
Sige, Direk, can we show at least one of them so that Jerick and I can look at it together. But meanwhile, while Direk is pulling out, sabi nila mukhang exciting ang gadget na yan. Ang gandang gamitin sa online viewings. Hello to Captain Tyler, Lensky, Jeremy, Mr. Don and Quartz, Rafael Dinglasan. Ayan, sige. I-play natin and then we'd have Jerick explain or show us. Ayun. O, diba? Sige, let's do that. Ayun, di ba? Napaka-exciting yan. So that's how the GPS Global Platform Solutions company is actually now the exclusive distributor or marketing arm of this of the GPS. But this is just a piece of the entire pie of what GPS has. So Jerry, can you tell me more what the company carries more than the technical aspect of it, which is a lot more people are now into because of the current COVID situation right now.
So yeah, again, a lot of people are with the global pandemic that that we are all experiencing. People are you know are taking advantage of this opportunity with the virtual reality glasses, because again, they can now have their loved ones, like especially those homebound, or they themselves not skeptical, or kind of frightened to travel. Now they get to experience the world in virtual reality because of these glasses. They get to learn from different people. They now have access, people, ordinary people, average people, or they don't have enough finances to learn from different masters. Like, I don't know if you heard about Shark Tanks. So
Yes,
one
of course,
of Shark
definitely.
Tanks, right? So it's a big reality, whatever show, right? One of the original Shark Tanks, Mr. Kevin Harrington. So he's one of the VR masters, where you can now learn, anyone can learn how to be successful in business. But again, the experience is with these glasses. You put this on, the experience is as if you are having a one-on-one coaching from Mr. Kevin Harrington. Like, you're having a one, imagine how much money you would have to spend if you do that. Like, you
Right.
can't just do that. Like, hey, can you give me a personal coaching? But with the VRLO app that we have, and he's one of the masters, people can now learn from him. Can learn from Davy Liu, one of the animators of Mulan, Lion King. Like, if kung meron silang mga anak who want to know animations, they can now access this guy, the guy who did the animation of many blockbuster movies, for $99. But again, the
Wow.
experience is it's because it's being shot on a 360-degree lens. The experience is as if you're in the same room with these people.
Right. I actually saw that there was even a tutorial or a master class for culinary, and I was really very excited about it. And at the same time, I saw one of the master class for tattoo artists, diba?
Mhm.
Napaka-exciting. And what's more exciting about it is we are able to travel. Hindi na lang tayo nanonood ng mga videos ng on destinations that we wanna go to. It is as if you are there traveling on a 360 degrees. Believe me, guys, the experience is just fantastic, or it's fabulous. It is, overwhelming. Parang nandoon ako. Jerick, ano pa ang kine-carry ng GPS?
So besides, again, the flagship product of this company is this virtual reality glasses. Okay,
Right.
this is just the first generation. Okay, we also incorporated commerce products. Okay, so like Amazon, think of Amazon, the different products. So we're into health, which is, we have an air sterilizer. It's been proven to kill 99.9% of airborne viruses. Okay, we're also into health. We're also into CBD. So CBD, a lot of people are using this as an alternative to medication, kasi yung medication, yung drugs, yung chemicals, a lot of people, or marami na, like, instead of instead of instead of instead of
Naingayan ka dyan.
yeah, yeah, because may party dito. We just had a demo party again with the business. But instead of yung chemicals na pinapasok mo sa katawan mo, now they're using even celebrities, they're using CBD because it's all natural. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
For the benefit of those people who are watching, CBD is the oil extract coming from the hemp plant. No, I myself have been using this because I have a disc herniation, and the use of CBD allows me to take out the inflammation from my spine without getting operation. Medyo nakakatakot kasi it's a dangerous procedure, and siguro for the past 25 years, I really don't believe in Western medicine. And CBD is something, that I can call God's gift, to mankind, because it is really, really very effective. From the use of shampoo, from your creams and everything that has a CBD content. Talagang napakaganda niya. So, what else, Jerick? Kasi napakadami nating products sa commerce.
Yeah. So besides that, we're also into beauty. So we have partnered with a world-renowned beauty expert, Peter Lamas. So siya naman naniniwala. He's already 76 years old. So he's worked with A-list celebrities like Kim Kardashian, Justin Bieber, even the Kennedys, right? So ang ginagawa niya, yung mga hair solution niya or beauty products, it's 100% vegan. It's 100% natural. So every time, they appear on QVC channel, Home Shopping Network, it's sold out. So again, it's natural, all 100% plant-based. And then we're also gonna get into solar energy next year.
Wow, malaki na yan
Integrating this technology, okay? We're also gonna get into travel, integrating AR and VR technology. So what do I mean with integrating this? So, di ba ngayon solar is becoming like solar panels are becoming like, bigger and bigger, right? More
Right.
people are using solar para makatipid sa electricity, right?
Yeah, bukod pa doon, and to also save the environment, apart from saving on your electricity bills on cost, it also enables us to save, the planet. That's the reason why a lot of people are going solar. I myself have saved at least 30% of my electricity bill in the new restaurant that we are actually putting up, having some solar panels in the area.
So the way it's going to work is that just a preview, right? Is if people or they wanna like they're thinking about switching to solar or getting solar, okay? They put these glasses on, right? And then they can now see as if there's solar panels on their rooftops. So they can now
Wow.
actually because of this technology, they can picture out how the solar panel look on the roof. Okay.
Wow,
So
that's
that's how
already that's already seeing the future. I know in at the palm of your hand, in your right in front of you. But Jerick, more than anything else, let's talk about you now. Being the being in business. What benefit did it give you, taking you out of your corporate job now, and at the same time doing full time with GPS? This enables you to actually have having to have more financial stability, planning and investing and generating income on your own, right?
Mhm. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, so it's more really the biggest thing is time freedom. Time freedom because at a job you're tied up, right? So the job controls you, like you like we spend most of our time at our job, right? 8 hours or 10 hours or 12-hour shift, right? But here in business, especially in this industry, right? It's not a traditional business where you have like you're running your business, you're the only one running that business. Like if you own a restaurant, you have to be there, right? You can't just trust it with someone, right? But in
Right.
this industry, because they're utilizing the concept of direct sales where you get to build a team of people, and those people, they're not working for me, they're not working for anyone, they're working for themselves, right?
Right.
You're just developing leaders to help them get to where they want. So this way, when you develop those leaders, you get to have the time freedom because you don't have to be there to help them physically. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
it's the time freedom that really the biggest benefit in owning your own business, especially in the direct sales industry. Kasi hindi ka
Well,
nagda.
totoo. Guys, kasi for some people, they're afraid to get into the network business. But I myself can personally attest. I've been with the networking industry, for so long, and it gives me flexibility and financial an additional income, a disposable income apart from what I really do. Napakagandang tignan na meron or napakagandang asahan that you have something that you can have a fallback, in anything na mangyari ngayon, lalo na ngayon na nangyayari dito sa pandemic. Nobody can work outside, nobody could, work in their respective companies. Everybody needs to stay at home. But if you find a company that would give you everything that you are looking for, like a very good product to sell, a very good income ability, depending on how much time or how smart you can work on your own business. Ikaw yung lalaki, I've always believed and I've always taught my people to be entrepreneurs themselves. They don't need to invest millions of dollars to have their own business, for as long as you have one tangible item that is very good, that is of use, na mapapakinabangan, be it, entertainment, health wise, or anything. And GPS is something that I've seen who actually offers both. Jerick, what is the greatest challenge for people who will get into the networking industry, and how will they be able to overcome that? Kasi yun yung fear nila eh. Naku, pag pinasok ko, baka mahirapan ako. What could be the greatest challenge and how to overcome it?
I think the greatest challenge, I've been in this industry for over 10 years now. But in this company, over a year, kasi ni-launch lang ito over a year ago. So in all, in the past 10 years, the biggest challenge is yourself. Why? Because there has been misconception about this industry, networking, direct sales. I myself was very skeptic about this industry, very negative. Why? Simply because I was uneducated. Ang akala ko kasi, networking is mag-recruit ka, you have to recruit, and the person on top, they're the one making the most money. Like, no, direct sales or networking is simply allowing average people like you and I, or even successful people, to be able to duplicate or leverage themselves. Paano? Like, again, you have a choice in GPS. You don't have to recruit people, right? You can
Right.
just market the products and make money from it. You can just make commission, right? Earn commission from just like
Right.
owning on Amazon, but again, taking advantage of this technology, right? But if you want to work smarter, just like Jeff Bezos and many of those billionaires and very successful people, they learn to leverage themselves through other people. So in this industry, you also get to do what these millionaires and billionaires have done or are doing, leverage themselves, which is working with other people. So in networking, you get to do that by building a team of people, right? When
Right.
you
Right.
get to build a team of people, you get to help them, and that they become independent. Once they learn the system, they're gonna become independent, right? When they
Yeah.
become
So
independent, whether you're there or not, you're spending time with your family. You're still generating income. Why? Because you've already developed a team of people, maybe hungrier than you. Maybe they have bigger dreams than you, right? But because you've done that, you get to now leverage yourself na even na hindi ka nagtatrabaho pagdating ng araw sa business mo na ito, you're still generating income. And you're not limited in one location. You're not limited by time and space, right? So to speak. So again, the biggest challenge why I said yourself, because again, you may have heard other people who got involved in networking and nothing happened or they failed. So now you're gonna, now you're thinking, well, it's gonna be the same like any other company. It's gonna be the same like my friend who got involved with this company. So, but
right.
if you defeat you, if you can overcome that fear of, yung fear na ay pare-pareho lang yan sa kung ano-ano, right? Then
Right.
you're not, then if you do that, then you'll be successful. So yun ang
Okay.
kagana, but you just have to find the right, just like you said, you just have to you find the right company with a tangible product that you believe in, and then follow the system. There's already a system. That's why ako, when I was introduced into this industry, I knew nothing about this industry except my misconceptions. But when I started learning about the business now, okay, there's a system. I just have to follow these people already successful. Then I started getting or having my success. So yun lang. Again, the
Ayan,
biggest
'di ba?
challenge is yourself.
Correct. You do not have to reinvent the wheel when the system has already been in place and it's been prepared and ready for the people to make use of. Napakagandang industry. We just have to be smart, and we just have to be willing to take that first leap of faith to be able to get into something, whether whatever that is. This industry is a multi-billion-dollar industry. Are you gonna be there to watch the company grow and boom, and earn millions of dollars and to be part of it, or you're just gonna sit there and watch, 'di ba? Ako palagi ko sinasabi yon whenever I've been introduced to a lot of things. But Jerick, how can people reach you if they'd be interested to get hold of the VR, and how to get hold of you on how to do the same thing that you are doing right now?
Yeah, so well, I can give you my cell phone number. You can save it. It's 203 435 7324. So
Do you
again,
have
that's,
a Facebook page?
there's also Facebook. I also have Facebook, so it's Jerick Delos Cientos. That's it, Jerick, Jerick, and then space DE space LOS space CIENTOS. So there's also Instagram. So again,
The same name, under the same
yeah,
name.
yeah.
Ayan, napaka-interesting ng VR. Ako talaga, I was blown away by the amount of technology that is packed in one virtual reality glass. And I'm very excited to actually use this and to share this. Na-try ko na siya eh. So, and also the same thing as Tita Josie Harrison. She's been talking about it so much, and she's really very excited to build the entire team dyan yata sa Las Vegas. But Jerick, thank you so much. Masyadong ngayon lang kita na bigyan ng time to, at saka napakabilis, 'di ba? Sorry, sudden invitation. Thank you so much for joining us, and we'll be meeting very soon.
Thank you so much for the opportunity. I hope you found value out of this.
Of course, there's Jerick Delos Cientos with us for the first time on Get Real TV. Let us take advantage of whatever it is offered to us on the table. There's nothing to lose except to see a big opportunity for us. Before I go and close the episode, I would like to say thank you to Mr. Tyler Duratem, Len Skinel, Jenny Soldevilla, Mr. Dondan Parts, Rafael Rocco de Glasan, and of course kay Tita Feli. Thank you so much, Dean. Feli Alfen, she's got an amazing list of Filipino products kasama ng mga Filipino nuts cooked the Filipino way and almonds and coffee. Thank you for sending the product out to me. I'll do my review tomorrow. Another episode may be over, but this is just the beginning of a lifetime adventure together. Hopefully, with the VRs that I'm going to take and try on. Always remember to live, laugh, and love. This is Jeanette Marco reporting for Get New TV on PHLV Radio. Please don't forget to follow our Facebook channel, PHLV Radio, and it's available for downloads on Amazon, iTunes, Apple, and of course on Facebook and YouTube. Thank you so much. It has been a great week for all of you. Stay safe and have a blessed week ahead. Thank you.
It's time to get,
It's time to get real.
get real,
Talking about the things you wanna hear. It's time to get real.
get real,
We got it all right here. It's time to get real.
get real,
Better buckle up, get real, get set. It's time to get real.
get